Let me just ask the question. Are you capable of more? Do you feel like what you're doing at this very moment capable of more? All right. I appreciate it if you guys answer the question. I'd love to know. And we're gonna have a Vivint. If you or anybody you know is interested in a home security system or for your business for that matter, they have a fantastic promotion going on where you can get a free doorbell camera with the purchase of any camera outdoor and $150 gift card as well. So you buy a camera, you get a free doorbell camera, and you get 150 bucks. That's going on right now. If anybody wants to take advantage or know somebody that would like to take advantage, I can connect you. This ends on the 11th of this month. So if you want to take advantage, we have to do it before the 11th. So today we're going to talk about doing more. Doing more. Do you believe that you can do more? I think you can. I'm sure that a lot of us can do more, but it's a choice. It's one of those things where we have to decide and make the decision that whatever it is that we're doing at the current moment, we'd like to do more for whatever reason. Everybody has a different reason for doing things, and it's very important to have that reason so that you can keep going when times get tough, times get rough. You may not necessarily have all the answers all the time, but if you have a very strong reason why you're doing something and it becomes challenging, it's going to be difficult for you to just quit and drop it. So, my question again, can you do more than what you're doing right now? Is it something that would be beneficial for you and for the people around if you decided to do more, right? A lot of people, I talk about this from time to time, a lot of people are in a situation and they feel like it's sort of a desperate situation, right? And one of the things that I know for a fact is that if we get information about things that we're unaware of, it can create aha moments, right? And one of my buddies likes to call it firsts, right? So think about the first time you rode a bike, the first time you drove a car, the first time you got a promotion, the first time you paid your own bill. All of these firsts, these things, they get us excited because we've opened a new chapter. We've turned over a new leaf. We've grown. There's some development that has taken place, right? I think we can all keep growing, keep developing, keep moving forward. But sometimes I think we get comfortable. Things may not be as rough or as tough, so we relax. Or sometimes, I'm guilty of this too. Sometimes there may be a victory that we experience and we say, oh man, I've worked hard, and now that I've accomplished, now that I've arrived and I've hit this goal, I can maybe kick my feet up for a little bit, and a little bit turns to a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And sometimes it's even harder now to get back into the mode, the flow that you had when you had that victory. So consistency, ladies and gentlemen, is always important in any endeavor, anything that you're doing. If you're not consistent, then you can have flashes of success, flashes of brilliance, but nothing really long term. And I think that's the name of the game, right? Let's think long term. Let's think about goals and things that we're going to be doing today that can affect us tomorrow. So, hey, how are you? When I think about my years in college, 4 years in college, I think about all the learning, all the experiences, all the connections, the meetings, the conversations, all of these things was for a purpose, right? If you're watching this and you've attended, any type of school, there was a purpose, there was a goal to graduate, to get ahead, get the information. I know for me, going to school in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, my goal after that was to get my degree, come back home and go to work. So that's what I did. 4 years, got my accounting degree, came back to California. That's where I am now, but never used that degree, right? Never used it a day in my life, but I kept on learning even after graduating with that degree to get more information, more knowledge of different things that I could do because I knew that I could do more. So if you guys remember in 2008, what the economy was like, it was a little bit rough for folks that were just maybe graduating and getting out looking for work. And that was me with this accounting degree, but no experience. So long story short, I get to the workforce and start filling out interviews, filling out applications, trying to go on interviews so I can get a position to get hired. And almost everybody had the same response. No experience, sorry, we can't help you. Come back when you got some experience. But I got this degree, I got these loans, I have all of these things that you guys said would be necessary for me to get the job. But now that I have them, no one's willing to give me the opportunity, right? Okay. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna keep moving forward and keep searching for different opportunities to take advantage of. And opportunities are out there, ladies and gentlemen. They may not be what you want, but there are opportunities. And I'm gonna say this because I've heard it a few times, follow your passion, do the things that make you happy, and that's all, you need to worry about. As long as you're happy, it's all good. Well, I want you guys that are watching, if you're watching it live, watching it on a replay, one of the things that makes sense is that we're going to always do things that we want to do, but sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do. We might have to do some things that aren't comfortable, right? And I think that's where the biggest growth and lessons come from in life in general. When you're doing things that are challenging, when you're doing things that aren't necessarily your strong suit, but when you give the time to put into the activity and then you're paying attention and learning and growing, that's the type of activity that leaves you feeling like, man, it's a first. I didn't know how to do this thing, but I pushed myself, and now because of that extra push, I maybe went through this challenging experience, but I came out victorious, right? Yazine, good to see you. But what I wanna stress and emphasize on this specific live today is that we all could do more. We all have opportunities that we're not taking advantage of, and it's up to us and nobody else. Sometimes it's easy to blame somebody else or something else for the reason that we're in a situation that we may not want to be in. But like I've heard several times, it's like giving your power away by putting the blame on somebody, right? Take accountability for the things that you can control and try to change your situation. If you're not taking accountability and you're looking for, where to place the blame, then you're not going to be looking to grow. You're not going to be looking to get better because it's not your fault. It's somebody else or something else's fault. That's what needs to be fixed. And that's the attitude that I think keeps a lot of people stuck, because they're not looking to do more. They're not looking to grow. As far as they're concerned, I got it all figured out and I'm doing well. Something else needs to change other than me. And the fact that we don't know it all and we can always keep learning, that just means that we can always keep changing. We can always keep growing and adding more. The more valuable we can become, the more valuable we are to society, to our community, to our friends, to our families, to the people that we interact with. But if we're not taking the time to get better, then why should we expect, Leaf, what's happening? How you doing? Why should we expect that other people are gonna, treat us and give us that type of respect as if we're valuable, to society or to the community? But if you're doing things, if you're helping other people and providing solutions, then that's a positive. And everybody wants that around. There's always going to be challenges and obstacles, like we said, but if you can focus on how do we get the positives, how do we create momentum in the right direction versus giving more power to the problem instead of focusing on the solution, you're going to be better off. So I just want to encourage you guys, man. And I want to do more of these lives so I can connect with more people. Like I said yesterday, I'm on a mission to connect. And the reason is there's so many people I know that I can help with information, experiences that I've been through. And there's so many people that I can learn from and benefit from as well. So let's use each other, right? Let's use each other as a resource to be able to get better. If I put a video out and you guys comment on it, I'm reading the comments and seeing if somebody is looking for a solution to a specific problem, so I could provide that. And then it's up to you to take advantage or not, right? And somebody else may be asking the same question or having the same challenge, but because you decided to put the question out there or the comment out there, now they're able to get a solution that they can put into practice and see if that works for them. So again, just a people help people world, I think, is where we're living. So if we can focus on helping people so if you don't do anything today, please go out there, be positive, share some positive energy with some people, and then let's see if we can spread some love, some knowledge, and make somebody's day that much better because we interacted. If I can do anything to assist you, my friends, I'm here for it. But clap it up first. Let me know. Peace.